So in today's video, I'm actually really excited for this because I have been thinking of this idea for a few months now, and I am just now getting around to doing it because, well, first of all, I want to tell you guys what it is. So I've been wanting to do like this little segment on my channel where I just get to sit down, get to be casual with you guys, not being too formal, just like having like a little one-by-one kind of girl talk, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So you might be hearing some crying. It's just going to be like a real life conversation as if you were here with me in my house. This segment of my channel, I'm gonna call it Girly Talk. I had asked you guys like a while back on Instagram what you guys wanted me to call this on my channel, and a lot of you guys had said Girl Talk, and we went back and forth, and then I finally decided, I came up with the idea of Girly Talk. So it's like a girl talk, but it kind of adds a little more uniqueness to it, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about marriage, and that's one subject that I haven't really ever like talked to you guys about. And how I said, like, I want to be super real with you guys, and I want to like for you guys to get to like know me more and be more honest. And I know that a lot of you guys that watch me are young moms and wives as well. So Amelia, you're moving the camera, baby, be careful please. So I want you guys to be able to relate, or hopefully relate. I'm pretty sure that we go through a lot of like the same things, and I just want to have a girl conversation. So I don't know how else to explain it, but that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Also, I hadn't had time, okay, sorry, Amelia keeps moving the camera, but I hadn't had time to film a video like this in a while. Like, I have not done a sit down video. Literally every single video like in the past 2 months have been just vlogs because I was out of town, and we are finally back in Virginia. So that gives me a lot more time to like do videos like this because I'm not just like all over the place. So anyways, I wanted to thank True & Co so much for sponsoring today's video. I am so excited for this sponsorship. Seriously, thank you so much. So True & Co is about a community of women building better bras, and I just love that. Right now I am currently wearing this black one. These are called True Body Lift. So first of all, let me show you the ones that I got. So I got this cream one that I have not opened yet. This is what it looks like, and then this is what it looks like on the back. These are super stretchy, and I love that about them because I am currently breastfeeding, as many of you guys know. So it's super easy to just like pull it down, and you don't even have to like wear a maternity bra. Like, these are just perfect. I love that. I also love how incredibly soft they are. It literally feels like you're naked, and that's my goal when wearing a bra because I just hate feeling like wires. So these ones give you the perfect support. They are super stretchy. It makes you feel naked but better because you have the support that you need for your little boobies. Also, when you wear clothes over your bra, you know how sometimes like regular bras with underwire and everything, like you can tell that you're wearing a bra. With this ones, you can't tell that you're wearing a bra, but your nipples aren't like just showing. So it's perfect. It also has the removable pads, which I really like that option as well. This one feels so incredibly soft. I literally don't want to take it off, and usually at night I take off my bra because I just hate the feeling of it, but lately I've been sleeping with that one, and that like never happens for me. So definitely I highly recommend you guys try this company if you are looking for a really comfortable bra that's like soft, that is stretchy, that gives you support. This one gives me so much support. I seriously love it. And I also got this pink one. This one is actually a little bit different as well. It has like the V-neck cut, which I really like. It's super easy for breastfeeding. And then the black one looks like this, which has a really deep cut as well. Makes it so easy. So definitely check out the link down below, and also you can enter my code MOMMY15 to get 15% off on your first order, which I think is amazing. Anyways, thank you again, True & Co, for sponsoring today's video. Oh snap. Luis just got home.
Oh, you cutie little pie.
Daddy.
It's a gift.
Daddy.
Oh my God, let me see.
Wow. Can I have one? Can I have one?
It's for you, mamas. Do you like them?
Can I have it? Can I have one of those?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, can you share with mommy?
Share with mommies, mama.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Hey,
Mommy.
Yeah, she gave me a little one. She gave me like the smallest one there is.
Daddy one.
Huh?
Daddy one.
Chocolate one. You want to give me a chocolate? Ooh, excuse you. Are you done changing?
No, babies. Estamos mucho.
Okay, so now that Luis left, also you're gonna be enjoying Cami in the background, which I think it's so cute. But now that Luis left, I was like kind of afraid that he was gonna stay here because I don't want to like talk about him in front of him. So Luis and I have been married for almost 4 years in December, and let me just tell you guys, we got married super young. Like I was only 20 and he was 19 because I am a year and 3 months older than him. Honestly, the reason why we decided to get married so quickly is because of the military, because when he joined, obviously like I couldn't have moved with him if we weren't married because of the military. So we decided get married, and in boot camp he like told me that he wanted to marry me, that he wanted to be with me, and I was like super excited. Like I didn't even think it twice because I was just so in love with him, still am. But at the time, like, you know, like the teenage love, you're head over heels for the person. So we planned our wedding in 2 months, which was crazy, but I took it upon myself to plan that because I was like, I want this to happen and I want my wedding. I didn't just want to get married like through the court and then that's it. I wanted a, you know, like a real wedding, and it was honestly like the cutest little wedding. It was super simple, but I love it, and I'm so happy that even though I was like so stressed from planning a wedding in 2 months, I'm so happy that I did it. The first 6 months of our marriage, we lived in San Antonio, Texas, and that's where he was first stationed because he was going to school for the work that he was going to do in the Navy. And then the day that we got here to Virginia is when we found out that we were pregnant with Amelie, which was insane. So Luis and I are very different. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a very outgoing person and he's a very like kind of shy person, kind of introvert, and I'm an extrovert, which definitely has been hard for me because I've had to adjust to the way that he is, and he has had to adjust to the way I am. But you know how they say like polar opposites attract, which I think is definitely true because we are so opposite of each other. But I also think that we balance each other out very well because of that reason. But it's also been very hard to be able to understand him because he's so different from me, and him understand me sometimes because again we're so different. So we've had our ups and downs, and we've definitely had our fights, our arguments, but we've always like stuck together, and we've always known how to pass through those rough patches in our marriage. But not gonna lie, it has been hard for us, and also the fact that we're so far away from family, it's been super hard for me for that part, because when he's at work, I'm here at home and I just focus on the girls and focus on my job, which is YouTube. But now that we're back, we got back 5 days ago, and it's been hard to, I don't know, realize that we're alone again, and that's really hard for me. But he's been super supportive, which I really love. He really takes into account the fact that I don't like that we live so far from family, and he supports my opinion as to why I want him to get out of the Navy because of how far we are and stuff. So I really do love that about him. Okay, I already feel like I'm all over the place, but anyways, going back to when we first had Melly, that was a huge change for us. We had never been parents, obviously, so that was really hard, and I felt like at the beginning I had to do everything for Melly because I was like, oh, I don't want him to do anything because he's working and I'm not working whatsoever. I literally was just a stay-at-home mom. I wasn't doing anything to bring any income into our home. So, oh goodness. Okay, so Cami got tired of being in the dock top. So because of that reason, I was mostly doing everything, and that was really hard for me too, because anytime that I asked him or that I wanted him to help, I felt bad for asking him, and then he felt like he didn't have to do it because I would never ask him for things. So the day that I asked him to do something, he'd be like kind of complaining about it, which, girls, don't be afraid to ask your husband to do things for your kids because they're the parent as well. Even though they work, it's really hard to be a stay-at-home mom and take care of the kids. So I wasn't afraid, but I was like, oh, I don't want to ask him because, you know, he works. Poor Luis. But no, honey, now that we have Cami, he helps me so much. And even though I work from home, like, it's still really hard for me to balance everything, to balance the house, to balance the girls, to balance playtime, myself. I take care of everything that's house related and bills related and everything like that. So I definitely don't hesitate when he comes home and I ask him to do something for me, and he's more open to helping me. Before, how I said, like, he wasn't as open because of the fact that I would never ask him for things. So when I did, it would take him by surprise. But now that we have 2 girls, has been super nice because he like showers her, he changes her. He just helps me in anything that I need, which I really appreciate. And when he's off, he helps me with pretty much everything, which is nice. And sometimes he does complain, but I don't let him get away with that because I don't want him complaining about something that is his responsibility just as much as it is mine, you know? So we've bumped heads a little bit in that part, but I feel like now we're so much better. I feel like now we are at this stage where we're so in love with each other, and it's been so great. And I have loved so much the fact that Luis is like willing to help me with the channel. He's very attentive and he's very just on it. He's just like, what do you need? I don't know, he understands me so much more, and I really appreciate it because one thing that I told him is that I just want our marriage to be better and better. Like I told him, like, I don't want to settle to just be so not boring, but just like being the routine all the time. And just, I don't know, like sometimes he would even come home and we wouldn't even talk that much, and I hated that because that was the only person that I could talk to. Like, I don't go out to work and talk to other people, and he does. So I hated that it became like a routine for us of every single day, like doing the exact same thing, and like we kind of lost the connection between the both of us. And now I feel like I don't know, we're really understanding each other so much more. So we're at this stage where it's super nice, and I just hope that it keeps getting better and better, which is something that I always aspire to in our marriage. How I said, I just don't want to get stuck in this one place where we're just comfortable and we don't get out of our comfort zone ever. I want to be more adventurous with him, and he's willing to do the same thing, which I'm really happy. Like how I said, we're just understanding each other a lot more, but we do hit those bumps in the road where sometimes it gets super hard. But I feel like no matter what, like no matter how hard things get, as long as he doesn't cheat or I don't cheat, obviously never, but as long as like nothing like that happens, or any like physical abuse, which I would never allow that ever, but as long as nothing like that happens, like I feel like we can always get back to each other and fix things, you know, because sometimes we argue and then in the moment I have like doubts about us, but we always find our way back to each other, and we always find a way to fix things, which is really nice. One little advice that oh bless you baby, an advice that I want to give you guys is whenever you're mad at your partner, don't say things you don't really mean. Sometimes I would say things that I didn't mean, but I just said it at the moment because I was really upset. Just hold back and think first what you're going to say. Think before you speak, how they say, because sometimes you can say something really hurtful and you can't take it back, and when you're not mad anymore, you're like, what the heck did I say? Why did I say that? I've done that before and I've seriously regretted it so much. So that's one little tip that I want to give you guys. If you're not married yet, or if you are married but it has happened to you, just think before you speak, which is so important. Oh, also one more thing is that Luis is such a realist person. Like he's not negative in a way, but he kind of is, because like me, I'm like so positive. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna work out. Like I always find a solution, and I'm always like, yeah, it'll be fine, everything's gonna work out. And then he is the type of person that, no, you have to be real and you have to sit down and realize that not everything is rainbows and butterflies. So he kind of takes me back to like think more instead of being, I mean, I love being positive and I'm always positive, but you know, we balance each other out again in that aspect, because he pulls me back to think more realistic and I pull him back to think more positive. So I think that's a really good thing about us, even though sometimes it really bugs me that he's negative. But I love him so much, and I just hope that if you are married, to keep pushing through, don't give up, because right now the divorce rate is so high, which is crazy to me that people just get divorced like for whatever reason. Instead of like trying to fix it and trying to understand each other, people just get divorced so fast, which it literally blows my mind. So something that's really important is to always pray for your spouse. Even though if you're not religious or anything, it's always good to just talk to whoever you believe in. I talk to God personally, and I always ask him to help me be a better wife, to help me be a better mom, a better homemaker, a better YouTuber. So always trying to keep God in the center of your relationship. I think it's really important. Anyways, I really hope that this little talk helped you guys, and let me know if you guys can relate in any of these things that I talked about. Also, since I'm making this like a segment in my channel, let me know down below what topics you want me to talk about in the future. I am going to be doing a little update for this baby girl because she's almost 4 months. She's going to be 4 months on the 4th, so I will be doing that update, and then any other subjects that you guys might have for me to talk about in future videos, let me know down below. Yeah, also let me know if you like this, like if you're okay with me doing these type of videos, because I always want to give you guys like the content that you guys want to see. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. How I said, I really hope that you guys got something out of it. Wow, you're gonna fall. Look at your face. Amelia just had lunch, so she's all messy. I'm gonna get these girls ready because we're gonna go and buy our Halloween costumes because we haven't done that yet. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.